It's Olson.
Nothing whatever.
Glad everything's all right.
Sounds like a promotion.
Dr. Heimlich, the early years.
Now to take all the penny nails I want.
Oh, classes dismissed. School's out forever.
Hey, look, there's a doorknob, buddy.
Jerk. I think I love you.
Greenie Stickum Caps won't stop him.
All right, okay, forget it. I'll sign you out then. Okay, bye.
Stop in the name of Tom Bodette.
1 Adam 12, 1 Adam 12. See the man. Government secret stolen from the Motel 6.
You know, there's one thing I can't stand, Steve.
What's that, Wayne?
Towel thieves.
Need a room, please.
Hey. 10-speed and brown shoe.
Glenn Martin, National Intelligence Agency. NIA, this might be a story.
Wish we were reporters.
This is a federal case, Mr. Martin?
You tell me. I only know what I read in your papers.
Well, what does he mean by that? It's simple. Something's up, so he doesn't want to talk. They never do, those guys from NIA. You might as well forget about it.
Well, not me. If there's a story here, I'm going to get it.
With my accordion.
Kid, sure.
Officer Krupke, I'm down on my knees. Thank you, Constable.
Oh, he's a court low.
Why should I hurry? You're doing my work for me.
Who?
Mickey
Can't
Spillane.
even have a quiet homicide anymore without you NIA boys being involved.
Hey, you pull that suit off the
We're
Riddler?
dealing with a espionage ring.
It might be just that, Shaw.
Dick Clark.
What'd they take this time?
Same as before. Transistors, diodes, laser crystal, things like that.
I can't believe I loved him.
And the suspect?
Well, seemed like a nice guy.
Trusted member of the staff. Character above suspicion as usual.
Same. Dr. Munson, head physicist.
3 times in the past 3 months. That,
Well,
adds
here
up to
he
something
is.
like espionage in our books.
Oh, you're kneeling on his head.
Looks like this Dr. Munson was the strongman type.
Dr. Munson Honeydew.
I got news for you, Glenn boy. That man's some kind of a Superman. The guard outside fired 4 shots into him point blank, never even phased him. And to top that, he busted through a 2-inch door out there.
Drinking before noon
The man
again?
tried to bring him in.
I want to take a look at his files. Where's his office?
Across the hall. I'll show you.
Next to the ice machine.
Lieutenant Shaw, a highway patrol is calling in from Stone Canyon.
All right.
Eric Estrada is on his way.
Wheat looks just about ready to harvest.
Who you gonna call?
Space Research Corporation and Motor Lodge.
Give me Broderick Crawford.
This is Shaw. Let's have it.
Lieutenant, we found the car, but your man's vanished. For the moment, anyway. We've checked and double-checked the canyon road. Not a trace.
Keep checking. Can't get far. He's wounded.
We won't be able to search too well until the morning fog lifts, sir.
Well, do the best you can.
My wife.
He doesn't have much of a chance.
Don't take bets on it. Come on, let's take a look at those files.
Hey, it's Foreman and Clark.
Just tell me, who did what to whom and why?
You'll have to ask him. It's his case. I'm just here to assist.
Here we go again, kid, the old ball game. All right, Mr. Martin, what's the score?
You want all the facts and nothing but the facts, right?
So help us
My
God.
office will issue a statement for the press as soon as we have those facts.
Come on, give us a break, will you?
That's the way it is.
Say, are those Bugle Boy jeans? And so Hercules entered the realm of the Minotaur.
I think it's my battery again.
Hope you brought the buns.
Is there any way to get down there?
Donkeys?
Trail over here. It's quite a hike, though. Whose place is that?
I think I know. His house is in the village, though.
There's a funny old guy. Wants complete privacy. Must be a famous doctor or something.
Well, takes all kinds.
Let's go.
Can I ride your back? I want to ride on your back. Come on.
Bobby! Cindy! To be continued.
Hey, let's ask this old guy taking a nap.
Kids come down here and drink lime vodka.
He sort of lost his way.
The mess.
In all that fog this morning, he couldn't see the edge of the cliff.
Where you gotta go? Come on, mister. You can't sleep here.
Munson.
Okay, everybody ready with the big craft project?
Yeah.
Oh, yes! Yes, yes, yes! Oh,
All right.
yes, yes!
Okay, and that craft project was?
To make our very own spaceship that looks just as good as the one in today's experiment. Out of everyday things you find around the house.
Exactly, and who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, Gypsy, you go first. Oh, this is yours. Boy, it looks like you put a lot of work into it. What'd you use?
I used a Quaker Oats box, some of my old earrings, a sneaker, and some carpet pieces left over from when I single-handedly remodeled my room.
Oh, that is great. You know what? I'm going to put that on the refrigerator. Oh, and we have Tom's over here. It looks like he's got a Clorox bottle, is it?
Yeah, it's a spaceship, but I suppose you could use it as a rock salt scoop, whatever, I don't know.
Doesn't sound like you're too into it, Tom.
Okay, draw 2 nose holes on it, and it's a piggy bank.
Oh, Crow T Robot, would you look at this? This is exemplary, Crow. It's a scale model of the satellite of love, and it is fantastic. How did you do it, Crow?
String, toothpicks, eggshells, and baking powder paste. I'm going to put lighter fluid on it and burn it in the driveway.
Well, it just goes to show you that you can make a spaceship model out of anything. Here's mine right here.
Look at that piece of crap. Look, what did you use here? A bowling pin, lacrosse helmet, some Tupperware panels.
Wait a minute!
Commercial sign. Commercial sign.
Oh, yeah, commercial sign. Commercial sign.
Here. Danziger.
That was close.
Now Munson.
They all sent in Northern
Dr.
Exposure
Munson's
spec
record
scripts.
is as clean as mine, maybe cleaner. All 3 of them were excellent security risks.
It's a familiar pattern. Top scientist engaged in top-level research work suddenly walks off with valuable data and materials.
Hugh Beaumont.
Why?
America's
Who's
dad.
behind all this?
Well, at least we know it's not the Russians. They already have the technology to produce the same material.
An Irving Thalberg.
I know it's a long shot, but I'm beginning to suspect Red China's our heavy.
The closest these have ever been to anything Chinese is the local chop suey house.
Shut up!
We've got to come up with something, and quick. Washington's breathing down my neck.
The question is, which one of these is going to be next?
Take your pick. They're all above suspicion. We've had them under surveillance for over a month.
Oh, here's one I wouldn't mind having under surveillance.
That's my daughter, you bastard.
Dr. Lin Young.
Research
Division, Pacific Laboratories.
She's top drawer. She's here from Taiwan as a special favor to the Nationals. Yeah, what is it now?
Miss Wilson is here with the reports from the crime lab.
Ann or Nancy?
Our troubles are over. Gail Wilson, #1 undercover girl, is on the case.
It's Mary Kay Ash.
I have an eye for talent, Mr. Martin, but that's about all.
Jamming a
You're way
radar.
off the track in this case.
That's what I love about you, dear, your respect for your superiors.
All right, Gail, what'd you get?
It seems Dr. Munson did not die from a fall over the cliff.
Are you serious?
With that hairdo?
Here's the coroner's report.
The coroner's report?
Oh, first he was shot, then he wasn't shot, then he... dead, only he wasn't killed. I suppose now we'll discover he died from an overdose of sleeping pills.
No, he was electrocuted.
Electrocuted. Now, look, Gail, don't you play games with me. I'll have you transferred back to Washington. Miss Hart!
On the level. See for yourself. Dr. Munson was dead at least 12 hours before they found him in the canyon.
Well, could we please just not fight?
Found my house on here.
All right, Glenn.
Bite me.
Suppose you tell me how a man who's been dead for several hours can drive a car up a mountain road, get out, and jump over a cliff.
He's Jesus?
Murdered, driven there by somebody, and thrown over the cliff.
What a wonderful deduction.
Thank you.
You missed your calling, Mr. Martin.
Oh?
You should have been a detective.
Oh, she did it again.
Well, I suppose we'll discover the man who was shot by the guard at the research lab was Dr. Munson's non-existent twin brother.
I'm kidding, of course.
Gail, see what the research department has on a Dornheimer estate. It's a mansion on the Palisades here.
Professor Dornheimer?
Who's he?
A famous physicist.
Your Prozac,
He
sir.
used to be on the Space Agency Advisory Board until recently. Now he's retired.
He acts as a sort of a consultant to the younger generation. If a genius has a problem, he goes to see the old professor.
I'm checking out.
He'd know all the leading scientists personally.